Hey, what's up, guys? This is Andrew Smersek with Combat Training. I'm here today with Don Edwards of Greenline Tactical, and what we're going to be talking about in this video is why you want a red dot pistol. So, Don, you carry a red dot, right?
Yep.
And you teach classes on red dot pistols.
Absolutely.
And why do you choose a red dot pistol?
Well, there's a lot of reasons. One, I'm getting old and it's hard to focus on the front sight. But other than that, I've been using red dot optics on rifles and carbines for decades now. They've proven themselves as being faster, more accurate. They give you the ability to stay target focused or threat focused while still being able to put very, very accurate hits very quickly. That's why we use them for close combat stuff, shoot house, all of that. You can ready up some dude. You never have to change the focus of your eyes from the threat to the front sight post, line up the front sight post in the rear notch or anything like that. You just put the red thing on the thing and pull the thing as, it's, right? It's really that simple. And you can zero it. So I could go on and on and on. The advantages that it gives us. All the things it brings to the table on a carbine, on a rifle, it brings to us on the pistol, in my opinion. You just have to learn how to use it differently, because shooting a pistol is not the same as shooting a rifle.
Right.
So those are all, really quickly, that's the nutshell of why I think it's here, and it's here to stay. Mm-hmm. All of these guns that we have in front of us were designed or came from the manufacturer optics ready. Mm-hmm. That's what we call a clip.
Right.
All of these optics were designed to be put on pistols. They weren't an afterthought. It wasn't made for a rifle and then put on a handgun. There's some good ones that we do still do that with, but all of these Aimpoint Acros were designed as pistol optics. All of these Holosuns were designed specifically to be on pistols. So the industry's seen and heard what we want, and they made what we need to do the things we want to do with. So all of those are reasons why we say it's 2023. Mm-hmm. We put optics on our pistols now.
Right. Yeah, it's kind of like something I've been saying. It's going to be probably the normal thing.
Yeah.
10 years from now.
Oh yeah, I've been saying for a while now. At some point, we're not going to teach red dot pistol classes anymore. We're just going to teach pistol classes.
Yeah. Right.
And it's going to be the anomaly when somebody shows up with iron sights.
Mm-hmm. Now, one thing I noticed too is like I have terrible vision, like the worst. Right. Shooting at distance, especially like outside of practical distances for a pistol, there's nothing better. It's straight up cheating. You have to practice with it still to be able to achieve that, but when you are practicing, I found for myself making hits out to like 100 yards on reduced torso steel, it is extremely easy compared to iron sights. How far out do you guys usually reach?
We shoot at 100 when we can, 200 if it's there. Is that practical for a pistol? I don't know, maybe not, but knowing that you could is a confidence booster.
Yeah.
Part of that is, our defensive sights that we have, which we still have on the guns just in case, aren't made for precision. So you don't have a fine, skinny front sight post like you would have on, say, match sights on a rifle or something like that. If you were doing that, if you had competition, match sights for like bullseye shooting on a pistol, they would be different than what we typically carry for defensive shooting. Mm-hmm. So they're just not as precise. So the farther you get away or the smaller the target gets, the harder it is. With a dot, not only is it easier to find and put on there, but you can zero the thing. Mm-hmm. Most of our, except for your like national match type, sights that are adjustable, you can't adjust your iron sights except for like with a drift punch or a sight mover,
right,
or something like that. And that's still kind of caveman, or it's not caveman, but it's rough, right?
Yeah.
It's not precise. Where this, you can add a click. Clicks are free. You can go one more click left, one more click down, and get that thing exactly where you want it. That way, when you send it, it's going wherever that dot was.
Right. Yeah. And one thing I've noticed too is I've taken pistols and ranges, especially shooting longer distance. I would have 3 different boxes of 115 grain full metal jacket 9mm, and 2 of them hit in the same spot. Another one I have to hold low on the target.
Yeah.
So especially like when we go into, what different defensive loads you have, right? Then that really matters. Now, one of the bigger things too that generally most people don't think about, I would say, would be the low light situations. 'Cause
Absolutely.
especially when we're in that time when things get grainy and there's enough light to see who it is and get some positive identification maybe even, but not quite enough to see your iron sights. I found the luminescent paint works good, but red dot,
Yeah.
all the way.
Nothing we can do with iron sights is as good as what a red dot optic brings to the table in a low light and a no light environment. Now, when we start talking about shooting with MEGs and stuff like that, it's the only way to go, really. If you're a night vision dude, or like you said, low light time, it's a serious game changer, and it allows you to know exactly where you're going to hit, and there's no guesswork. And again, if you're worried about lighting up the threat and all that stuff with lumens, now you don't really have to worry about lining up your front sight, your rear notch, and all that stuff. Your sight picture is much more simple.
Good. All right, now, next video what we're going to do is we're going to be talking more about the gear specific, like as in different slides, different mounts, different dots, probably touch on dot color too. I got a couple questions for that. So anyways, watch the next video on red dot gear for pistols. Thank you for watching. Keep fighting communism, and remember that training saves lives.